Dragon Ball FighterZ, you've gotta trust your middleman. While the glory shines brightest on your point character, and more often than not it's your anchor who secures the win, the position of mid is the glue that holds your team together. Stored in the second position of your 3-man squad, the middle character excels in high quality assist, DHC synergy, and spending meter. While often overlooked for their interchangeability with point and anchor positions, the characters on this list benefit by being saved second due to either mechanical advantages or powerful DHC installs. While making this list, I made sure to reach out to the community with over 5,000 of you polled. And by the way, if you'd like to make your voice heard for future video essays, subscribe here to this channel to gain access to my community tab, and follow me over on Twitter where I throw it to you almost every single day. So, with the introduction out of the way and a very special guest helping break down the roster, it's time to analyze the top 5 best mids in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Number 5, Adult Gohan. On top of having a well-rounded kit, Adult Gohan benefits tremendously from being placed second due to his off-the-charts DHC synergy. Not only does the potential unleashed mechanic foster incredible meter dump potential, but it also grants Adult Gohan access to potentially the best part of his toolset, an upgraded auto combo that changes the traditional triple light affair into a 5-stringed combo behemoth. This auto combo recently made a feature on our top 10 strongest auto combos in Dragon Ball FighterZ simply due to this underknown yet exceptionally powerful mechanic. It fosters one of the quickest lows in the game at 6 frames, yet it also boasts the ability to reset pressure during the 4th light of his auto sequence, placing the frame advantage at 0 for both opponents, yet also keeping Adult Gohan distant enough to maintain footsie control. If the opponent is unaware of this advantage, Adult Gohan can use this time to either regen his assist options, expel astounding pressure with longer block strings, or whip punish his opponents with a properly spaced 2M starter for maximum damage. While he does struggle slightly in neutral, he comes equipped with 3 fantastic assist options, a DP for either combo extensions or defensive elevation, a Yamcha-styled B assist for additional block stun, or a multi-hitting beam C assist, often considered among the best C assist styles in the game. Whether you're running him to back up your point character or saving him in the second position to unleash a powered up variation on your opponent, you'd be far remitted in omitting Adult Gohan from your top 5. An often overlooked top tier, an excellent addition to any team. Number 4, Super Broly. While perhaps lesser maligned than his non-canon counterpart, S. Broly mains will never downplay the character. To his loyalists, not only can he fill any position on your team, but he can excel above the roster through sheer force of will. However, he's found himself placed among the best mids in the game for 2 factors, having not only 2 of the best assists in the roster, but also the additional damage buff he receives from his level 3 super. First, and potentially the brightest spot on this character's toolset, is the addition of his Eraser Blow as his B assist. While many players may run S. Broly C assist, multi-hitting beam, and potentially the best C beam due to its height and screen control, his B assist can't be understated. It covers a similar, albeit taller angle to GT Goku's A assist, and boasts even more hit stun. At 75 frames of advantage, you quite literally have a day and a half to confirm off of any stray hit, while also controlling neutral without the added cooldown of his C assist beam variant. And while the beam assist is arguably better for guaranteed conversions from full screen, being able to regenerate his Eraser Blow lends to his spam ability and allows the character to shine outside of his already above average damage output when placed at point. Further, when DHC or Chain Supered into his level 3, not only will the move travel full screen to connect with the opponent, but it blesses DBS Broly with a damage install of 5%. On top of destroying his armor to reveal a new variation, giving this monster an additional percentage on top of his already above average output seems like the definition of insanity. While 5% may not seem like much in the grand scheme of competition, due to his exceptional corner carry and ability to benefit from nearly every assist on the roster thanks to his earth-shattering ground pound, converting for maximum optimization will never be beyond his reach. We're truly only one touch away from being too touched by this fan favorite, and while his enthusiasts will already shout his praises from the rooftops, he's only one buff away from being the biggest menace this game has ever seen. Number 3, Trunks. While Trunks is a beloved character for the pure nostalgia factor he brings to the roster, few have taken the time to truly understand the character better than my friend LordKnight. Luckily, he's agreed to testify on the character's behalf, so instead of taking my word for it, Let's listen to the Master.
Trunks is a character that grants significant return on investment. At a glance, the frame data on his normals is not very good, but thankfully the developers gave him a few tools to make up for that. His medium signing slash is +2, so if the opponent blocks it, he can keep his offense. He can also make his medium and heavy normals advantageous by flipping. This makes it so that he can gain his assist back, lets him retreat safely, and also gives you a little bit more time to think in case you want to go back in right away. What makes him shine as a mid character is also what he can give to other characters. All 3 of his assists are incredibly powerful. His A assist, Change the Future, is the one we're familiar with. It's huge, fast, and destroys Ki blasts. His new B assist is Masenko, which is a beam assist. It's good for supporting basically any character in the game. His C assist are 2 slashes which grants 50 frames of block stun, making it super easy for any character to mix up with it. The other reason you want to play him mid is that he's a little bit meter hungry, but once you build some meter of your point, you'll have access to very powerful options. His level 3 as a DHC option is not just good for the damage it provides, but if you can combo into it mid-screen, you get an unseeable left-right cross-up for using an extra half bar. If a character has really good synergy with him, you can even set this up in the corner. In Season 3, they made EX moves cost half a bar, and he benefits from this as well. You get to use EX Flip way more in neutral, combos, and mix-ups, and you can use EX Shining Slash to travel across the screen with a large, fast overhead. There is merit to playing him Anchor as well, but if you really want to see the maximum potential of this character, the mid spot is where I would personally recommend him.
Number 2, Android 21. When considering Android 21, she may have the most loyal fan base in the entire game. While she's certainly never been low tier, Season 3.5 is her time to shine, with certain notable pros like Sonic Fox crowning her as the strongest character in the game. It's not hard to see the argument. First, as a mid, she boasts 3 incredible assists. Her A assist, a long-range beam priority projectile, gives her team 65 frames of advantage on hit to confirm from anywhere on screen, and surprisingly, her B assist boasts similar hit stun while being a more close-range combo extender. In terms of block stun, her C assist sits at a coveted 50 frames, allowing for decent mix even with minimal knowledge of the cast. Further, her DHC synergy is incomparable to anyone else in the roster, allowing for potentially the best level 3 in the game, Candy Beam, to set up Oki anywhere on screen. When considering this setup, it stands out by allowing her to access a 4-way mix-up, with either same side high-low, micro dash instant air dash JM, traditional instant air dash jumping heavy, instant air dash cross up 2L, or simply same side Dragon Rush. What makes this super so fantastic isn't the damage, or even the disgusting mix-up option, but rather its ability to fill every slot of 21's abilities thanks to the Season 3 buff. Armed with these traits, 21 becomes a completely different animal, a true tool of destruction for all those that chase mastery with the character. So when 21 finally emerges on the battlefield, she's fully equipped to spin meter, deal damage, and carry the opponent full screen with her unique combo structure. And while she boasts one of the best normals in the game, seriously, her tail medium has downright devious range. She also can mix the opponent further with a deceptively animated command grab. If considering a strong mid, she should be at the top of your list by simply being one of the rare examples in Dragon Ball FighterZ of having everything to gain and nothing to lose. This is 21's season, and it's only a matter of time before we all bow down to the true queen. Now before we get into our number 1 pick, I'd like to bring up a few honorable mentions. Although brief, it's important to highlight these 3 characters in particular due to the recent community feedback I received during polling. While I wish I could write a segment on every character in the game, these 3 have proved popular enough to make it into the video, and for good reason. The first, Piccolo. Piccolo is easily one of the more complex characters in the game. While his moveset is rewarding to those who choose to work within the abstract, his overall game plan can be intimidating to new players, so it makes him more coveted than ever in Season 3.5. Aside from increased combo routes and buffs to beloved mechanics, I'd like to focus exclusively on his A assist. On the receiving end of an incredible buff at the beginning of the season, his A assist now shoots 2 projectiles, orbs of energy that will slowly track the opponent from full screen for either offensive pressure or as a unique combo tool. This new and improved A assist is among the best in the game when it comes to additional damage, lockdown, and sauce appeal. While there is an argument that an assist alone can't make a character a solid mid, I wholeheartedly disagree, as you'll see with our next entrant, Master Roshi. LordKnight?
Roshi is the newest addition to Dragon Ball FighterZ, and he's shaping up to be a really powerful mid character. Unlike the other characters on this list, he isn't particularly meter hungry or anything like that. Like any other character, he is much more powerful when supported by assists, but the main thing delegating him to the mid slot is his assist, and specifically his B assist. His assist is an especially powerful defensive assist that doubles as a block stun assist, so having him on a team fulfills two roles as an assist at the same time. Some characters have had easy access to their mix-ups taken away, things like Kid Buu 2F plus assist call into high-low, Gotank's old auto combo into JL or land low, but with Roshi, you get that along with a powerful, easy to hit confirmed guard point that even if the opponent hits it from behind, he will turn around and correct it and give you plenty of time to confirm the combo. In addition, in case you lose the point war and he has to come out, he requires relatively low resources to convert anti-air hits into kills. He's kind of tricky to pick up, but all in all, he's a powerful choice for a mid character.
Finally, let's briefly talk about Hit. On top of his high caliber approach to neutral, screen control, and support, many of you honestly believe that what makes him a solid mid is the immutable and eternal power of jazz. Seriously, aside from making the donuts and having the stance, Hit's theme is one of the better OSTs in the game, and if you don't agree, myself and his legion of supporters will gladly take the A train and force you to take some giant steps out of town, because your neglect has left us feeling kinda blue. All jokes aside, Hit's fantastic assist, his ability to dump meter, and his plethora of built-in Rekkas and counters make him a truly formidable opponent to face in match, and could potentially give his enthusiasts the edge when attempting to overload your mental stack in high-pressure scenarios. While reserved for an honorable mention, you'd be lucky to have this character in your corner when the going gets tough. And number 1, GT Goku. Has there ever been a character better suited to play mid? Not only does he have potentially the best A beam assist in the game, but he receives notable damage buffs to both his level 1 and level 3 super when one man of your team falls off the rails. Of course, in Season 2, he could be argued to play whichever position you so pleased, as he truly was the epitome of top tier in every facet of this game. However, with the recent nerfs to not only his auto combo but his EX moves, many people consider him a shell of his former self. But I'm here to set the record straight. GT Goku is still quite good, and in the middle position, you'll hardly even notice his aforementioned lack of polish. He shines bright as a support character surely, but when on the field and with the backing of one assist, he can truly do some damage. His setups can be deceptive to the well-trained eye, with longer than average block strings and plenty of areas to sneak in an extra low or a quick pogo reset. If you take advantage of his stagger pressure, he can easily regen assist to keep the onslaught going, and while there is less vacuum power in his auto combo, it's still excellent considering its ability to challenge gaps and side switch upon connection in an effort to steal the corner. On terms of damage, his traditional level 1 receives a buff of 150 minimum damage when one teammate is down, making a huge difference when needing that small extra oomph to finish off your opponent. Additionally, his transformation into Super Saiyan 4 gives his level 3 super an additional 200 damage to work with on minimum, and side switches for cheeky Oki setups and added disorientation. Of course, the icing on the cake being his Super Ultra Spirit Bomb, which while damaging in its own right is notable for its ability to be followed up with Dragon Rush for sliding knockdown, and even more meter dumping. While on the receiving end of nerfs, his EX moves can't be ignored, as his Dragon Flash can carry him across the screen, and with a quicker startup, it's perfect for ignoring neutral alongside his Lariat Dragon Flurry Fist. Both are equally great for combo extensions, starters, or even finishers, making his toolset potentially among the most well-rounded in the game. Although this certainly doesn't provide a full list of his entire strengths and weaknesses, when searching for a support character, you can't go wrong with adding this all-star to your team. Here's to hoping that in a direct sequel, the beloved Super Saiyan 4 Goku will be a playable character in his own right, but for now, we should all bask in the glory of GT Goku, arguably the best secondary character in Dragon Ball FighterZ. And that's our list. A huge thank you to LordKnight for joining today's video and spilling some knowledge. If you guys aren't already subscribed to his channel, I'll link in the description down below. Seriously, go follow him. He's a pro, he knows what he's talking about, he's the man. And a large thank you to our community for all the feedback on this recent poll. Seriously, these videos would not be the same without you. And speaking of, if you enjoyed this top 5 video format and you have an idea that you think might make a great video essay, let me know in the comments down below. If I enjoy it and make the video, I'll give you a shout out. For now, I have been the Dr. Blue. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. It truly helps the channel. And remember, you're incredible. So yeah, that's all I got. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.